has changed in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Categories. Defensive option, red key option is set some drops, hooks option, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Works his way into the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Floating away. Fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
On the move to his left. Going deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are on the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Entering play
and he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You have 12 options.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a mid-season showdown.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice too because both teams in playoff contention. Both teams high aspirations. A big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Washington.
Entering play
He's
call.
all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Running back searching for a hole. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see they try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you can conserve it or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The give is to Williams. Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can turn it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33 and it's first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level and he's got some speed.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Sprint.
To throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Gibson.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Caught near the sticks, it's Wingo. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
There are 6 categories.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Suggestions. There are
a solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're just making things harder now. It's first and 20. Handoff from the gun. Tripped up for the tackle.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Gibson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
There are 6 categories.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Some drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6
and
categories.
The Longhorns have it with a first and 10.
Cover 3 does match you selected.
To the air. It's Manning. Makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing it. You can't really get hands on it. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. On the run, it's Gibson. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form transformed plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Left is selected.
Kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories. There are 21 coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble when the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing.
Fires and picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
To the air, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
SS formate. Option, double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12
Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Gibson. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Longhorns are facing third and inches. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job.
Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. And complete, and he Threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He leaves it with his back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it. Using.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got 3, it was
and it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories who have failed options.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this defense is being challenged in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And already, this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone. They'll have it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? With jet sweep pass.
And
they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have well options.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. There he goes. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it, and you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players.
Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
From double mug, there are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
The Longhorns have moved it inside the 20.
Spread.
325. To the air on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. This is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Coach suggestions.
He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
The run from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's strong. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and
it's picked off for the 4th time today. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Die, nickel. Over, LB Blitz 1, cover 3 cloud.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down.
Give push, spread.
Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown! And the stomping has commenced. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground. Reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want, man. This is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth. Entering. Depth. AHD. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 4. Slot 2. L. 3 DRG. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 3. CAD. 3 DRG. Slot. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot. CAD. FPWH. Slot 2. Slot. Slot 3. Slot. Slot 3. Slot. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
I-form, wildcat. I-pistol. Full house tight. There are 5 categories.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Hands it off on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
After your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead for you, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll try to run for it. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Play call.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Choose a new player. You have 6. Choose the player. Option is set to pistol full house tight. Formation. Option is set. Option is set to ace. Choose the player to replay. Choose the new player. You have 6 options. Choose the option is set to wing. Choose the new player. You have choose the player. Formation. There are 8 categories. Ace. There are 5 categories. You have 9
They've
options.
They've got it at the 37. It's first
selected.
and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off. Getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's paid. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
You have 12 options.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down.
Right.
From the gun, the running back has it. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Choose the player to replace.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer. I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4 down.
The Snake scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's McCutcheon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. And it goes so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They're going to ride this running back.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd. Turning it on! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes.
And he cruises his way to the
Entering
house.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
The AT unit on the field.
Added empty selected.
And it's up and good. So
Entering
that scoring
play call,
drive took only 6 plays.
Kickoff left
Now to make sure
selected.
this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Texas offense.
Spread.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Manning. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Here come the Irish back on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt, when they can't get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation here. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. All down at the 38-yard line. And a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with
shot slot option, trips cash, mesh, RPO, shot slot option.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And the big gain, and they got it on the 46.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Entering play call,
and they add
coach
6 more to the board with that trip to the
categories.
house.
You have 15
Lining
options
up for the
that
PAT.
selected.
Right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
Coach suggestions.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
They'll go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure you got that first down.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready